Online at KSMORadio.com. Salem Tiger Sports is proudly brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance, K&H Auto Supply, Country Mart, the Bank of Salem, Napa Auto Supply, the Salem Memorial District Hospital, Town and Country Bank, Fairground Auto Plaza, Your Community Health, Riverways Federal Credit Union, Salem Farm Equipment, Knight Auto Care, Progressive Ozark Bank, Edward Jones, Fleming Variety, the City of Salem, Town and Country Insurance, Larson Collision Center and Rental Cars, Tax Masters, Common Grounds Bistro, Farmers Insurance, Looking Glass Salon, Haven Motors, Duncan Family Chiropractic, Whitaker Building Supply, Victor Heating and Cooling, Quick Tan, VIP Real Estate, Rainbow Siding, SBU of Salem, Dr. Emmett Reary DOC, Mowbray Excavating, D&D Supply, American Family Insurance, Conway Construction, and Your World Today. Now Salem Tiger Sports on KSMO Radio and online at KSMORadio.com.
There's a place for do-it-yourselfers with everything for your car or truck.
At K&H Auto Supply, get RV and Marine antifreeze, 2 for $8 for the gallon size. Superstart 600 peak amp jump starter for $59.99. And AC Delco 6-ton bottle jack for $24.99. Stop by K&H Auto Supply, your Parts City Auto Parts store, right here in Salem.
Parts City. Yeah, Parts City. Parts City.
We welcome you to Salem High School Gymnasium. It's senior night as the Lady Tigers taking the Lady Bulldogs. And the Lady Tigers will finish up their regular season, then head to Union on Monday for district tournament play. All right, thanks for joining us on your Tuesday night. It is volleyball action for the Salem High School as the Lady Dogs of Cabool are in to face the Lady Tigers. This should be a pretty good matchup. These two teams have matched up in a couple of tournaments, and it's been some pretty close battles. We'll see how they do. The Tigers then have 5 seniors on their roster. All 5 seniors were saluted prior to the game tonight. And so we salute all of them, and we'll go over them as the game goes on. About ready to get this one started, as Caitlin Ellison will check in as the libero, and she will do the serving as we get ready to start this game. London Cook out there for the Salem Lady Tigers. Maddie Keith, those are seniors. Bailey Martin up on the front line, a senior. On the back line, number 17, Faith Roberts, a senior. Also Shelby Wallace on the starter, and Kirsten Golden, the other senior. So with 5 seniors all on the floor to start the game today. As Kayla Nelson will do the serving. We're underway here. The service comes to Wallace. It's set high in the air, getting it to Keith. And he's thinking over, and it's on the line by Kirsten Golden. Point inside out for the Lady Tigers. Golden didn't hit it very hard, but the right spot. Just inside the line. And the Lady Tigers will send in to serve. Number 14, Jody Dean. He will come in for London Cook. Dean back to serve. Unserving 0. The service comes pumped up straight in the air by number 5, Gracie Campbell. Comes down the block by Bailey Martin, but it goes out of bounds off the attempt to kill by Jadra Johnson. We're tied at 1-1. Point inside out for Cabool. Checking in the ballgame will be Josie Atkins. Atkins just a sophomore, but she's a rising star on this team. Service across by Olivia Sheep. Holding ball to Maddie, and they'll just push it across. Wallace gets it there. Back to Ellison. It gets to the top of the net and pushed over and in by number 11, Jandra Johnson. Johnson now at 2 points. Johnson a senior for the Lady Dogs. She was patient right there. The Lady Tigers went up for the block. She just waited and then just pushed it right over top. Next service by Jandra. Off the arms of Keith, and Golden keeps it alive, and Martin pushes it across. That one hit the beam and kept alive. Then they go for the kill, and they hit it out of bounds. Point inside out to the Lady Tigers as Elizabeth Wetstein tried to take it right down the near line and missed. Emma Southers will check in. Emma comes to the front line. Back to serve. Maddie Keith. Keith service comes across. Ellison, partially blocked by the Tigers at the net as Wetstein tried to get that one across down to Faith Roberts on the Cabool side. They'll just push it back. And Kayla Nelson will push it across. Keith to Golden. Up high for Faith Roberts for the kill. And she's got it off the hand of Gracie Campbell. Campbell couldn't handle the cross-cut kill, and I'll tell you what, Gracie did a little bit of I say cut. She kind of looked like she used her arm to cut that ball, and it kind of had some spin on it. 3 serving 2. Service is high and deep. Played there by Campbell at the last second. Pushed to the net by Sheets and bumped over by Johnson. The Tigers have it there. Keith setting it up for Dean. Dean plays it deep. There's Campbell to the net. Setting it up for Wetstein, but the Tigers are there. Martin keeps it for Golden. Just pushing it across the net. They set it back, and across for Atkins, but the Tigers are there. Straight to the net. Just dinked across. Salem is there. Straight here to Southers. Martin and them battle for it. Southers tips it back to Dean. And now Golden will hit it partially blocked. Comes back across. Nice dig by Dean. And now for Brody Martin, and she gets it in. Dean with a great dig to keep that one alive. The Tiger Southers with a pass to Martin, and she blasted home in between all the Lady Bulldogs, and it's 4 serving 2. Good volleying at the net by both teams. Dean's service is short, bumped up in the air by Dean. Hitting it there is Sheets, and across to number 11, Chandra Johnson, and she goes cross court with a kill. Point side out for Cabool. Mr. Dennis Purcell, wife Renee, and daughter Lindsay are proud to be supporters of your Salem Tigers. Go Big Blue on the Purcell family. Conway Construction LLC can handle all of your construction needs. Call Randy 247-6468, 247-6468. Conway Construction LLC. Abby Chalfant back to serve. Comes to Dean, back setting it for Bailey Martin. Going across the court off the fingertips of Olivia Sheets and out of bounds. Point side out for the Lady Tigers. D&D Supplies and Service LLC across from Whitaker Building Supply. Can take care of all your welding and fabrication on trucks, tractors, and more. Give them a call to find out what they can do. 729-2777. D&D Supplies and Service. Serve comes down. Back setting it, going for the kill, and getting the kill is number 11, Jadra Johnson, off the hands of Faith Roberts at the net. Point side out for Cabool. This has been more of a chess match here in the early going. Jadra Johnson, one of the 2 seniors on this lady, 3 seniors on this Lady Bulldog team. She's back to serve. Down the sideline, played up in the air by the Lady Tigers. Comes down to Dean, playing it across the net. Next time back to John Johnson, playing it deep. There's Golden to Keith. Setting it back in the middle, and the Lady Tigers, Jody Dean puts it right in the net. High 5 our score. As Chandra Johnson serves it to Dean to the net. Keith back, setting it for Faith Roberts, going cross court. Nice play by Cabool to keep it alive. From to the net and pushed down, but the Tigers are there for a moment. But the pass back by Maddie Keith went right to Cabool. And number 23, Josie Atkins. Service by Johnson, deep and too deep. It goes out of bounds. Point side out for the Lady Tigers. Service comes across, played straight up in the air by Ellison to the net, and going for it right there and getting the kill was Josie Atkins. Point side out for the Lady Dogs. They lead this one, 7, serving 6. As Michaela Green will come in the game. Green waiting. Gets the official to give the okay. That service comes across the net to the Tigers. They keep it alive to Maddie Keith, down to Golden. Golden puts it across the net. Waiting for it there. They go across to number 23, Josie Adkins, and Josie goes across the court for the kill. Good passing there by Cabool. Kayla Green's next service. Played straight up in the air by Southern. Comes down to Dean and pushing it right into the net for the Salem Lady Tigers, Melody Whitman. Next service comes deep. Whitman Bad pass, but kept alive by Tigers, but they can't get it across. Whitman passed that ball up to the front of the net about knee high. Salem did not recover. 10 serving 6. Service comes to Whitman. Bumps it high to Keith. Back setting in, pushing it across. There's Janet Cook. Comes to the net and going for the kill, but getting on top too much was Josie Atkins. That'll be a point inside out for the Lady Tigers. W. Wallace back in for Salem. Remember, for all your hair care needs in Salem, it's a Looking Glass Salon. Call 729-3278 to make an appointment. Stop by us. Walk-ins are always welcome. Cook's service comes down, played across the net, but out of bounds. A nice attempt there by Lindsey Carr, but couldn't handle the serve. Point, and for the Salem Tigers, they're back within 2. Walsh's next serve, running jump serve. Off the fingertip of number 20, Abby Chalfant. And the Salem Tigers are back within 1 on the 8th. Chalfant watch that ball sail and got her hands up way too late. Next service, a little softer. Time Chalfant bumps it to the net. There's Sheets going to number 23, and that is Josie Atkins, and she puts it out of bounds, and we're tied at 10-10. Atkins has about a 5'10" sophomore. She gets on top of it. No doubt about that. Next service, downtown low. Taken there, put to the net by Jadra Johnson. And then the attempted kill and good by number 12, Haley Profagel. Haley Profagel is just a freshman. She's out there playing everybody on this Cabool Bulldog team. It's their final regular season game as well. And going back to serve will be Gracie Campbell. That service to Whitman, straight up in the air, pumped up higher by the Tigers, and off the net by Golden, but out of bounds. Wallace did not give Kristen a very good pass. And the next one, that one is out of bounds. Served too hard. Point side out for the Lady Tigers. Martin back in. Golden will check out. Anna Cook to serve, and it's an ace as she gets it in front of the diving Caitlin Ellison. 12-12 our score. Little soft serve. It fell right in between the front and back lines. A little harder serve. Ellison gets this one up. Back setting for Sheets. Blocked down on the attempted kill by Haley Profagel. The Tigers get it down on a combined effort by number 11 London Cook and Bailey Martin. And Salem gets a 13-12 lead. Anna Cook to serve. The service right down the middle. Bump to the net by Lindsey Carr. They go for the kill, and they get it. Number 7, Haley Shannon. As I mentioned, Cabool putting in all of their players, varsity and JV, in this one. Tied at 13-13. Caitlin Ellison will serve for the Lady Dogs and puts it right in the net. Point inside out for Salem. Don't forget Haven Motors at 205 West, Scenic Groves Boulevard. Proud to have served vehicles in the Salem area for 4 generations. Ready to help you find your next vehicle. Try trading with Haven. 729-8100. Tigers are trying to make a substitution. The official told the Cabool coach to get out of the way. Later go stand at the end of the bench. Julia Reeves was out on the floor, not 2 feet away from the playing surface. Jody Dean will serve. 14 serving 13 as Dean's service spins off the net. Nice play made by Cabool to keep it alive, and a block kill made by Bailey Martin. Jadra Johnson went up for that ball as again hit the netting. That throws all the timing off. That was a pretty good set for Jadra, but a better block by Bailey Martin. Service is deep, played up to the net by Ellison. Cross again for Johnson. Bumped there by Faith Roberts, kept alive momentarily by Kirsten Golden, but point inside out to the Lady Dogs. Josie Atkins goes back in. Olivia Sheets to serve. Service comes down to Golden, to the net, to Maddie Keith. Back to Golden, plays it across the net. Nice play by Olivia Sheets to get it back over the net. Now Faith Hill for the kill. Off the arms, but kept alive by Gracie Campbell. Now to Ellison. Off the fingertips of the Lady Tigers. They do bump it back over, though. And Ellison to the net. Quick to Johnson off the fingertips of Faith Roberts. And down. And this game is tied 15-15. Roberts and Martin went up for the kill, but went off the edge of the hand or fingertips of Faith Roberts and fell on the Salem side. Keith's service comes down to Wallace. To Keith. Now to Roberts, pushing it across. Push back across the net. And the Salem Tigers, Martin and Faith Roberts both went up for the kill, and neither got it. 16-15, Cabool on top. Keith's next serve. The sophomore serves it deep. Play there by Wallace, straight up in the air to Maddie Keith. High in the air to Faith Roberts, and Roberts, no follow through, no giddy up, put it right in the bottom of the net. Very good effort by Faith, and she knows it. And Coach Amanda Walker will call timeout with a score: Cabool 17, Salem 15. Back in a minute. This is Lady Tiger Volleyball on KSMO Radio and Fidelity.
Did you know that almost 60% of women in Dent County have never had a mammogram? That needs to change, and your friends at the Salem Memorial District Hospital are determined to change that with their new 3D mammography machine. And don't let finances be a concern. The hospital can offer you financial assistance to help pay for your mammogram. For more information or to schedule an appointment, call 729-6626 and ask for me, Julie Malone. Salem Memorial District Hospital. Every patient, every encounter, every time.
Would it make your life easier to have access to a live teller Monday through Saturday from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m.? I'm sure you answered yes. Riverways Federal Credit Union is here to help you simplify with their all-new ITM. Just drive straight up to the machine in the drive-through lane that looks like an ATM. Press the screen and voila! You'll be talking straight to the local teller. It's that easy. Available 6 days a week, Monday through Saturday from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Just another way that Riverways Federal Credit Union is positively different.
Back Salem High School gymnasium. Wallace tries to field that service by Olivia Sheets, but it goes out of bounds. Another point for Cabool. They lead this one 19-15. For the first game, JV for Salem already lost in 2 straight. Golden puts it high in the air. There's Maddie Keith to Faith Roberts, and right in the net it goes. Another point for Cabool, make it 20-15, Lady Dogs. Salem seated last in the district, last 3 District 10. That'll start on Monday. Now Martin puts it right in the net. Nice back set by Keith, but no elevation there by Bailey, and she put the ball right in the net, and Coach Amanda Walker calls another timeout. With the score, Cabool 21, Salem 15. Back in 30 seconds, this is Lady Tiger Volleyball on KSMO and Fidelity Local 6.
We are Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, and we're for road trips. We're for covering as much ground as possible on 2, 4, or 18 wheels. We're for drop tops, T-tops, classics, cruisers, pickup trucks, and dump trucks. We're for displaying Missouri plates like medals of pride. Have you ever hit a deer? Yep, we're for you too. We're for getting stuck behind a tractor on a 2-lane highway. And if you're a Missouri driver, we have an auto policy for you.
I'm Willie Strader, your Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and if you're in Dent County, I've got you covered.
21 serving 15. We're in game 1 of this SCA matchup. Neither team in the competition for the SCA championship. This game virtually is just for pride. As Golden will put it across. Waiting for it over there is number 5, Gracie Campbell, to get it to Johnson, but it's blocked down by Martin. Kept alive by Ellison and pushed back across by Josie Atkins. Now Maddie Keith setting it there for Martin, just thinks it over. Kept alive by Elizabeth Wetstein. Now trying to put it across is number 4, Caitlin Ellison, but she finds the twine, and the Tigers have a point inside out. For your external needs on your home, Rainbow Siding and Guttering can do a great job. Guttering, new construction, replacement windows, soffit, fascia, all kinds of neat stuff. Call your friends at Rainbow Siding and Guttering, 729-2697, and get a free estimate. Pass comes to the net. They set it back, trying to get across the court, going out of bounds. They say it's in. That ball is out by a good 4 inches. The side judge called it in. Wow. That's a bad call in the favor of Poole. Point side out to the Lady Bulldogs. They need to have somebody a little bit more talented down there on that line. That's a student. That's not going to work. Here's Golden. Maddie Keith, Faith Roberts just thinking it across, played there by Sheets. And pushing it deep is Atkins. Maddie Keith setting it for Martin, playing the cross again. Sheets to Atkins. In the middle for Johnson. And the kill, yes, off of Kirsten Golden and out over the net, but it went wide. Has 23 serving 16. Abby Chalfin back to serve again. Game 1. Service comes across, played there. Salem Tigers, Emma Southern. It gets across. Waiting for it there is Atkins. Blocked at the net, comes down and put in easily by Johnson. Roberts thinks it back across the net, but it was right about 1.5 feet inside the netting, right where Johnson was standing, and she just tomahawked it home. Game point for the Lady Dogs. Abby Chalfin, her service comes to Southern. Maddie Keith setting it for Martin. Off the fingertips comes to Ellison. The Sheets, and now double hit called. Double hit called on Cabool. Point side out for the Lady Tigers. They need a run here of at least 8 points. Stay alive. Kirsten Golden. Her service comes down to Ellison. Bump to the net. Waiting for it there is Sheets. Blocked down by the Lady Tigers, and it's good. Off the hand of, I believe, by Josie Atkins. And the point for the Lady Tigers. 18 serving 24. Golden's next service up to the middle of the floor, kept there by Sheets all the way across to Atkins, off the hand of Emma Southerns, and that's going to do it. Cabool will win game 1 by a score of 25-18. We'll take a 2-minute break and come back. This is Lady Tiger Volleyball on KSMO and Fidelity Local 6.
Come and see Country Mart Pharmacy in Salem on Highway 3272 East, where right now with a new or transferred prescription, you could receive a $5 gift card to use on your future shopping trips. Stop by and let the friendly staff at Country Mart Pharmacy in Salem help you today with any questions you might have. Stop by Highway 3272 East or call them at 729-4091 in Salem. Country Mart Pharmacy, here to help you save.
At the Bank of Salem, keeping your account safe and secure is our highest priority. We're adding text fraud alerts as part of our debit card protection program. If Shazam, our debit card processor, suspects fraudulent activity on your debit card, you may be alerted via text message or phone call. Ask a Bank of Salem employee today. Remember, we will never request card or account information via text, phone, or email. The Bank of Salem, putting our customers first since 1883. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Check out these savings going on right now at Napa Auto Parts Store in Salem, where you'll find Zero 50/50 premixed antifreeze coolant for $10.99 for the gallon size, an LED light cube bar or light bar kit priced at $79.99 a kit, and save $15 a pair on Trico Force wiper blades. Stop by Napa Auto Parts Store at 604 East Scenic Rivers Boulevard in Salem today.
There's a new way to buy or lease your next Chevy, Buick, GMC, or Cadillac at Fairground Auto Plaza in Rolla. Just go online and shop, click, and drive, where you can create your own deal, hassle-free and worry-free. You'll go through a variety of windows that include local offers available, if you're trading in a vehicle or not, your estimated finance costs, and more. Just go online at fairgroundgm.com and find out more about shop, click, and drive. Fairground Auto Plaza, where Chevy finds new roads.
And we welcome you back. Salem High School Gymnasium. Get ready for Game 2. Cabool won Game 1, 25-18. Second Family Chiropractic at 216 West 3rd Street in Salem is a proud supporter of Salem Lady Tigers. Go Big Blue from Dr. Amber Duncan Family Chiropractic. Call 729-2321. And don't forget, Whitaker Building Supply in Salem is now open Monday through Friday. They're closed on Saturdays now, effective October 1st. For your interior and exterior door needs, paints, enamels, plumbing, electric, all kinds of neat stuff, concrete blocks, so much more. See them for your building supplies. Whittaker Building Supply, 729-5155 on Fab Lane in Salem. And don't forget, when it comes to heating or cooling your home, Victor Heating and Cooling can take care of you. Call them, 729-4332, or go by 301 East 4th Street in downtown Salem. We're underway. A Sheets gets it high in the air for Johnson. Dug out nicely by the Tigers, and over the net it goes, and tipped down easily by Sheets. That's a heck of a dig by Wallace, kept that ball alive. The ball went over the net, right to Sheets, who had the open corner. She just played stuff it like basketball. And that service there by number 14, Olivia Sheets, goes right into the net. Not much of an effort there by Olivia. 1-1 our score. Emma Southers checks in. We go to the front line. Martin and Faith Roberts are up there. Addie Keith to serve. Officials talking to the girls about making that switch. You just can't come on in and off the bench. Have to go and stand and wait for the officials to recognize them. Keith ready. Addie Keith's service is short. I got nicely by Ellison. A tip down by Faith Roberts. Almost a carbon copy of the play where Wallace made a nice dig and it went over the net. This one did the same thing, and Faith Roberts was right there. 2 serving 1 for Salem. Next service falls right into the hands of Tracy Campbell. Comes across, tipped there by Johnson. Golden gets it high in the air to Faith Roberts, who'll bump it over. Tipped there by Johnson to Ellison, and across Elizabeth Wetzstein. Plays it over the net. He's setting it for Bailey Martin, just trying to dink it in. Let's get the live Sheets back, setting it, going for the kill, and it is out of bounds. Out of bounds. Wetzstein didn't think so, but the official said yes. Point for Salem, 3 serving 1. Service is short. Dug out nicely there by Atkins. Comes back for Johnson, but a block kill by the combo of Southers and Martin at the net. And the Salem Tigers have a 4-1 lead. Timeout called by Coach Julia Reeves, and Cabool will regroup. We'll take a 30-second break and come back. 4-1 Salem in Game 2. You're listening to Tiger Volleyball on KSMO, watching it on Fidelity Local 6.
Open a checking account today and get a free gift, and refer your family and friends and receive another appreciation gift free from Progressive Ozark Bank. Just open a checking account today. Progressive Ozark Bank makes switching banks easy with 3 great checking accounts to choose from. You'll also receive a new debit card the same day you open your account, issued instantly with no waiting. Plus, enjoy free internet banking, free mobile deposit, and free bill pay, and enroll in e-statements and even get cash back. So stop in today at Progressive Ozark Bank, FDIC insured and equal housing lender.
Welcome back, Salem High School Gymnasium. Don't forget the Common Ground Bistro is open Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, 7 to 2, Thursday from 7 to 8, and Friday and Saturday from 7 to 9 with delicious food, including pizza. Check it out. Great sandwiches, outstanding food. It's all available at Common Ground Bistro. You're going to be South Main Street. Call 453-2173 for a carry-out order. That's the Common Ground Bistro. Heath service is way too short. Point inside out for Cabool. SBU and campus in Salem is ready to provide you with a higher education closer to home. Remember, they offer degrees in nursing, the RN Bridge program, criminal justice, elementary education, so much more. It's Southwest Baptist University. Call to set up a time to meet with Counselor Chris Welch at 729-7071, 729-7071. Here's Emma Southers getting together. Maddie Keith played across the net. There's Atkins playing it across, and a net violation called on Johnson. Point inside out for the Lady Tigers. I guess Johnson sinked the net. I didn't see it. The officials blew the play dead. Now Bailey Martin getting ready for the serve. See the ball too close to her body. Have to do it again. And a running jump serve by Bailey. Comes down to Ellison right at the net. Pushed across. There's Keith. This Southern high in the air for Faith Roberts, trying to push it down. Kept alive there by Atkins, and she dinks it in. Atkins with the kill. serve is Jadra Johnson. That's the service. Down low comes to Dean. Now comes across. Going cross court. The Tigers with Jana Cook. Ball pushed deep, and Dean can't get there. Olivia Sheets saw that nobody's playing in deep right corner, and she just pushed it back there. Dean gave it a shot, couldn't get there in time. 4 serving 5. Jadra Johnson. The next service comes down, pumps in the air by Cook to Maddie Keith, back to Golden. Golden plays it deep. Waiting for it there is Johnson. Pumping it up to Sheets. Will play it across the net. There's Dean. Maddie Keith putting it high for Faith Roberts, trying to go across the court. And play in the air by Alexis Hunter. And then the Tigers get the fortuitous bounce at the net, and they're able to spike it down and get the point. Tied out. London Cook ready to come back in the game. Faith Roberts back to serve, and she tomahawks it way out of bounds. Point side out. As Cook comes out, and Whitman will come back in. Coming in for Bull will be number 9, Alexis Hunter. Sorry, take that, Michaela Green. Michaela Green. Whitman fields the service, gets it to Maddie Keith, now to Golden. Pushing it across. Dug out nicely to the net. Sheets all the way across for Atkins, and Atkins puts it home. Maybe that's Alexis Hunter. Alexis Hunter in the game. And she gets the kill. 6-6 our score. We're in game 2 after Cabool won game 1, 25-18. Next service by Green. Comes down, played by Keith back to Golden. Plays it across, tipped in the air. Kept high in the air, and Nelson will bump it over. There's Whitman to the net, Maddie Keith. Setting it high for Cook. Cook goes cross court but misses. Sorry, that's London Cook. And 7-6 Cabool. Don't forget American Family Insurance agent Calvin Malone can help you even when you don't think you need it. Make sure you got the right insurance. Down by 1104A South Main Street, or call 729-5165. Calvin Malone and American Family Insurance. Had to keep the Golden. Golden puts in the net. 8-7 Lady Dogs. And don't forget Quick Tan at 405 North Main Street. It's a 6 standing bed, and they can offer you a number of different services. Call them 739-1113 to find out more information. New owner Kimberly Wilson at Quick Tan. Tigers. Keith gets it across, going for the kill. Nice dig by Whitman to keep it alive, and Golden pushes it deep. Played there by Chalfant back in the game. Now Ellison plays it to Whitman, up to the net to Golden, who plays it across. Right there is Chalfant again. They go for the kill, and missing this one, going a little bit high, was Haley Profagel. So Profagel went a little bit deep. Point side out for the Lady Tigers. CFP Properties in Salem welcomes you to visit with an agent from either locations in Salem or Houston. Moving to Salem, around Salem, or coming to Salem or from Salem. Get in touch with Pat Taggett, 729-7622. Lady Tigers get a nice save there by Wallace. Pushing it across there is Cook. Up the line by Sheets, back to Ellison, playing it deep off the hands of Golden and out of bounds. Point side out for the Lady Dogs. Haley Shelton will come in the game, as will number 5, Gracie Campbell. Mowbray Excavating and Dump Truck Service can handle all of your rock needs, your bobcat work, landscaping, and more. Call them 247-2788 to get a free estimate. Mowbray Excavating and Dump Truck Service. To the net, Wallace now to Whitman. Whitman plays it deep. There's Ellison. This Sheets all the way across it goes, and off a net or fingertips, Elizabeth Wetstein gets the point for the Lady Bulldogs. 10 serving 7, game 2. And the service. Whitman to the net, come straight over. Kept there by Sheets, keeping it alive, going for the kill, and getting that one is Profogel. Nice quick set there by Cabool. Profogel finishes it off. Superior Chiropractic Massage Therapy can help you heal the natural way, or check out that massage with Shelby Garrett, massage therapist. 729-2828. It's up by 216 West 3rd Street. Set for London Cook, going for it deep, and she's too deep. 12-7, and a timeout called by Coach Amanda Walker. Salem down by 5. We'll come back in 30 seconds. This is Lady Tiger Volleyball on KSMO and on Fidelity Local 6.
Did you know there's a community health center in Rolla that offers medical, dental, and behavioral health? Your community health center is focused on you. We offer high-quality, patient-centered care to everyone in our community. From dental cleanings to back-to-school physicals, your community health center is here for your family. To schedule your next appointment, call 573-426-6718 for the dental clinic and 573-426-4455 for medical. Building your community, your health.
Salem Tigers, Cabool Bulldogs. Final regular season game was senior night here. The seniors, Kirsten Golden, Maddie Keith, London Cook, Faith Roberts, and Bailey Martin, all were honored prior to the game tonight. And we salute them for their service in providing their efforts in the sports. And that goes to their parents, everybody else involved as well. 12 serving 7. Gracie Campbell with the serve. This one comes across to Whitman. Play to the net. Maddie Keith back to Golden. And a nice play by Golden. And not being able to keep it alive. Good dig by Gracie Campbell, but tried to get that pass up the sheets. It eluded her and into the net. That point side out for the Lady Tigers. They trail it by 4. Anna Cook back to serve. Anna service. Short played there. 2 sheets. Now across to Wetstein. To Whitman for Salem. Maddie Keith. Short set. Too close to the net. And a point side out for Cabool. Keith's set was right at the twine. No chance for Bailey Martin. Caitlin Ellison with a running jump serve. Comes down, plays across Wallace to the net. Keeping it alive, but going in the net was Olivia Sheets. Net violation. Point for Salem. Sheets was really close, and then when she dipped her shoulder to get the ball, her left arm, I think her right arm, I guess, touched the netting. Jody Dean comes in to do the serving. That service to Ellison. Sheets sending it at the net, and getting the kill is Jadra Johnson off the fingertips of Andy Keith and Bailey Martin. Point side out for the Lady Dogs. Coming back in the ball game is Josie Atkins. Olivia Sheets to serve. That service is deep. Played up in the air. Golden keeps it alive. Off Wallace, and then Martin will just bump it over to Ellison. This Sheets, quick set for Johnson. Tigers play it out of the net, and it comes across to Wallace. Plays it to the net, Sheets. Pioneer for Wetstein. Too hard. Too deep. Too high. Too far. Call it what you will. It's not going to work. Did not get on top of that ball and send it sailing. And Maddie Keith will go back to serve. He's been the setter in a 5-1 rotation for Salem all season long. Now Sheets setting it up there for Wetstein again. Partially blocked. And a point for the Lady Dogs as a violation called on Salem. 15-10 in Game 2. Salem lost Game 1, 25-18. They will be playing next Monday at Union against the Dutch Girls of Owensville. $5 admission fee if you want to go. That's the first round of district play. Here's Bailey Martin going for the kill. It's too high. Sailed on Bailey, goes out of bounds. 16 serving 10. Abby Chalfin. Back to serve for the Lady Dogs in their dark navy blue shirts. Salem in their Carolina blue sleeves and kind of navy blue jersey. Now comes across, a little, almost like a hook shot by Johnson. Comes down to Faith Hill going for it, but kept alive there by Chalfin. Now Ellison pushing it back too far to the back. Tried to catch Golden cheating in, but pushed it too hard. For a good pass by Sheets. 11 serving 16. We're in Game 2. Kirsten Golden. He's a libero. Short serve. Plays to the net to Sheets. Now back to Johnson. There's Golden to get it back across the net. Kept alive. Sheets back setting it for Johnson. Going cross court. Dug out by Dean. Now back to Golden, playing it deep. There's Ellison. The Sheets in the middle for Johnson for the kill, and she's got it. Good pass and good hit by Johnson. Inside the back line by about a foot. Point and right out for the Lady Dogs. Deidre Johnson, her service comes down, played to the net by the Lady Tigers, goes back to Dean. Dean plays it off the net, kept alive nicely at the net by Haley Ferfogel. Comes to Faith Roberts. Maddie keeps to Faith Roberts, who puts it in the net. '18 serving 11. Next service by Johnson. Played to the net by Cook. Kept alive for Faith Roberts, who dinks it across. Kept alive there nicely by number 20, Kelton. The Tigers Dean trying to keep it alive. They can't do it. Murray Keith and Golden were all there, and Maddie got a hand on it, and then Golden got a piece of it. I thought the team might go after it, but it was behind her, and so no chance for that. And Coach Amanda Walker, with the score now 19-11, will burn a timeout. We'll take a timeout as well. Come back in 30 seconds. This is Lady Tiger Volleyball on KSMO Radio, and you're watching it on Fidelity Local 6.
Out of town and want to know what's going on in Salem, how the Salem Tigers did, or who may have passed away? There's only one way to get that information quickly, and that's by going to Your World Today online. Go to KSMORadio.com and click on the Your World Today button, and you'll get the latest edition online, or check out the Your World Today archives. And if you are in town, pick one up in any of the 30-plus locations in Salem and Bunker. Your World Today, they're free.
Back to action. Salem Tigers and Cabool Bulldogs. Faith Roberts' shot partially blocked. Comes down to Johnson. The Sheets to the net. Going for the kill and getting it with that left hand is Alexis Hunter. She has kind of fooled the Tiger block all night long going that left hand. 9-point Cabool Lady Dog lead. Next service comes down. Played there by Dean. Maddie Keith, and now to Jana Cook. Plays it across the court. And pushing it high in the air was Hunter, but nobody came and got it. Point for Salem inside out. London Cook will come back in the game on the front line as Jody Dean checks out. And Faith Roberts goes to serve. Roberts to that running jump serve. Played back toward the net, pushed back down the line, and good by the Lady Tigers, Emma Southard. Southern just pushed it right back down the line, and Abby Chalfant didn't get there in time. 13 serving 20. Salem needs to go on a run here. Faith Roberts, that running jump serve again. Puts it deep, but there's Ellison. To the net, Sheets. Going for the kill and blocking it down for the Salem Tigers. Keeping it alive, though. There's Keith to Roberts. And pushing it across the Southern's off the net, and it falls. Emma just trying to bump it over, hit the top of the net. The ball trickled over and goes down for a Salem Tiger point. Take them any way you get them. 14 serving 20. Roberts next service, a little bit more flat-footed. Nice diving dig there by Cabool. Ball partially blocked off the net to Keith. Back setting it. Going for the kill there, but putting it in the net is Emma Southern. And point inside out for the Lady Dogs. Whitman comes in for Roberts. Kayla Green in. Green serving for Cabool. Back to Southern. Maddie Keith now to Golden, pushing it across. Waiting for it there, gets to the sheet, now across, and just blasting that one was Alexis Hunter. She waited for that ball to come in front of her body and then tomahawked that thing down. That's a heck of a play. Going from the opposite direction where she's coming from the left side. That's a really good play. 22 serving 14. Here's Whitman getting it to the net to Keith, and now Golden will push it deep. There's Ellison to the net sheet. Back to Ellison to play it across. There's Golden to the net. Keith back to London Cook. Plays it across, waiting for Darius Chalfant. Coming across, and then down the line it went. Coming right back and blasting her again is Alexis Hunter, just a freshman. She's got some whip on that arm. 23 serving 14. This one comes down to Whitman. Keith at the net. Trying to dink it across was Addie Keith, but it didn't go. Now Sheets will play it deep. Keith pushing it back up high. Getting it there's Golden to Ellison in the back. Sheets playing it across here. She comes again. And that was Hunter, but Salem was there, but a violation called on Cabool. Violation called on Alexis Hunter. Point side out for Salem. 24 serving 14, I should say, point side out for Cabool. Here they come. Here's London Cook for the kill. And it comes up, almost up to us. Almost had that ball. Salem gets the point to stay alive. It is game and match point, by the way. Wallace will go back to serve. Shelby Wallace, 5'6", junior. Her service is good. Comes to Ellison. Now the Sheets setting it there in the net. And they get the kill, and the game is over. Getting that kill was Haley Profago. 25-18, 25-15. Cabool wins this final match of the season against the Salem Tigers, who will go to Union on Monday. We'll give you details on that when we come back in 3 minutes. This is Salem Lady Tiger Volleyball on KSMO and Fidelity Local 6.
This is Mike Elliott with Town & Country Insurance. We represent many different insurance companies which allow us to offer you competitive rates by checking your insurance with many companies. We're able to find more value for you this way. Town & Country Insurance has been serving the surrounding area for over 50 years. Stop by and see Laura Arts, Sarah Edwards, or myself at 400 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard, located inside the Town & Country Bank. Or you can call our office at 729-6624. We also have offices in Rolla and Licking to serve you.
There's a lot to do at the newly renovated Salem City Park. Headlining the activities is the totally rejuvenated Alice Lou Craig Municipal Pool that offers visitors and residents of all ages a full day of fun. The park also includes a brand new splash pad adjacent to Billy's Playground, Salem's new all-accessible playground where children with different abilities can play together. The park has numerous ball fields as well as pavilions that are available to rent for private outings. For more information about the Salem City Park, visit the Salem Park and Recreation Facebook page online. You don't have to go out of town to rent a car. You can rent one right here in town at Larson Rental Cars. And they have cars available to anyone for their needs, including short vacations when you don't want to put miles on your vehicle, a person's short-term needs for a vehicle repair, or an extra vehicle for a family member who's come in town, or really any reasonable need you might have. For more information about Larson Rental Cars, call 729-3915 or stop by 503 North MacArthur in Salem. Larson Rental Cars.
Tax season is still a while away, but it's never too early to start tax planning and tax consultation. Let Jackie or Beth at Taxmasters help you start preparing for the upcoming tax year. They also have over 30 years of accounting and payroll experience. Stop by and see Jackie and Beth at Taxmasters today, located at 510 North Main Street in Salem, or call 729-3001.
When you need your oil changed in a hurry, stop in at Knight Auto Care's Fast Lube at 307 Highway 3272 East here in Salem. Their full-service oil changes include up to 5 quarts of Valvoline oil and oil filter, plus an 18-point checklist where their service technicians check your lights, tire pressure, filters, fluid levels, and more. Tuesday's Ladies' Day, where ladies get $2 off their Fast Lube service, and Wednesday is Senior Citizens Day, where they get $2 off their Fast Lube service. To find out more, stop by Knight Auto Care Center's Fast Lube on Highway 3272 East in Salem, or give them a call at number 729-5815.
This is Joe Brand with Edward Jones. Today's interest rates are creating real challenges for many Americans who live on a fixed income. Edward Jones has been helping individual investors like you for more than 130 years. If you have money coming due soon and want to hear about alternatives to possibly increase your income, help reduce your tax bill, or invest for growth potential, come see us at Edward Jones, 911 South Pershing, or call 729-3831. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
And And here we are, Salem High School Gymnasium, final regular season game for the Lady Tigers, and they lose this one, falling 9-19 on the season. And they will be in Union on Monday. They are seated last in the Class 3 District 10 tournament. They'll take on the Owensville Dutch Girls, and that game will be, I'm pretty sure it's going to be at 5 o'clock at Union, 4:30 at 5 o'clock. You might want to check that one out for yourself. They are on the Mission website, or you can also go online to the Salem High School Activity Association website, or here, Salem High School's website, and see if they have those games in. We'll also have them in your world today, the next game, and the start time of that game. They'll all be right here at KSMO and in our sports in the morning as well. Don't forget Salem Tiger football Friday night. They'll be taking on the Cabool Bulldogs. That'll be their final regular season game, and then who knows where they'll be in game 10. Nobody knows. Not yet. I think it looks like we're going to be at Eldon, the way it's playing out. However, that is not definitive yet. So we'll find out. Anyway, but right now tonight, Salem loses in 2 straight games to the Cabool Bulldogs. First game, the Salem Tigers lose it by a score 25-18, and the second game by a final score of 25-15. The Salem Tigers lose to the Bulldogs. Lady Tigers lose to the Lady Dogs. Final score again, Salem loses it in 2 straight, as do the JV tonight here at the Salem High School gym. For Krista here at the Fidelity site, and also for Tim back at the station, we thank all of you for joining us for Salem Tiger Sports in this fall season. We have a little football left, softball's down, now volleyball is over, and we thank you for joining us and being sponsors of our game. Again, our final score here, it is the Salem Lady Tigers losing it to Cabool in 2 straight games. First game, 25-18 Bulldogs. Second game, 25-15 Bulldogs. That's going to bring the season to an end, 9-19 for the Salem Lady Tigers. Again, Cabool wins it 2 straight over Salem here tonight in senior night. Please keep it here, KSMO Radio 1340. Got a lot of great music coming up. Don't forget Salem Tiger football. 6:30 Tiger Talk, Coach Brian McNamee on Friday. And then the game time here will be at 7 o'clock, Salem and Cabool. And what you might want to just say is just kind of a game for pride, if at all possible. You can call it that way. Either team having a great year, but it will be a game that could make somebody's season before the districts begin. Again, for Krista, Jim back at the station, I'm Stan Stevens, thanking you for joining us for Lady Tiger Sports on KSMO Radio and on Fidelity Local 6. Good night.
Thanks for joining us for Salem Tiger Sports on KSMO Radio AM 1340 and online at KSMORadio.com. Salem Tiger Sports has been proudly brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance, K&H Auto Supply, Country Mart, the Bank of Salem, Napa Auto Supply, the Salem Memorial District Hospital, Town and Country Bank, Fairground Auto Plaza, Your Community Health, Riverways Federal Credit Union, Salem Farm Equipment, Knight Auto Care, Progressive Ozark Bank, Edward Jones, Fleming Variety, the City of Salem, Town and Country Insurance, Larson Collision Center and Rental Cars, Tax Masters, Common Grounds Bistro, Farmers Insurance, Looking Glass Salon, Haven Motors, Duncan Family Chiropractic, Whitaker Building Supply, Victor Heating and Cooling, Quick Tan, VIP Real Estate, Rainbow Siding, SBU of Salem, Dr. Emmett Reary DOC, Mowbray Excavating, D&D Supply, American Family Insurance, Conway Construction, and Your World Today. Join us again next time for Salem Tiger Sports on KSMO Radio and online at KSMORadio.com.
Bet you did.